welcome back to the channel. Skitch on Wheels here. Today we're going to put the Lowrider S into its first bike show. It's not a show bike. I didn't build it that way, but it's Smoky Mountain Bike Week here in the Smoky Mountain area. And so we're going to take the bike over to bootlegger Harley Davidson, set it there for a few hours, see if anybody votes on it. Yeah, it should be fun, but first let's detail it, let's get it cleaned up, and let's go riding today. Alright, so let's hope this is enough to at least make the Lowrider look presentable today in the show. Probably got about 2 hours, gonna head out to bootleggers Harley Davidson and sign her up and have a good time out there and look at a lot of bikes. The first Smoky Mountain Bike Week, and yeah, it's going to happen all over Knoxville, Maryville, Smoky Mountains. So it's not any one location other than Smoky Mountain Harley Davidson. It's kind of the hub, and that's where you know, you can get the demo rides and all the vendors are and everything. So we'll take a look at that too. In the next week, I plan on doing a couple different things. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm going to go on an ADV ride on my Royal Enfield Himalayan. About a 3.5 hour ride. Group's going to go. Interested to see what that's like, what it's all about. Wonder if I'll be the only Himalayan there. I don't know. But curious to see how big of a showing is. To see if there's people actually coming here, staying more than a day, and kind of trying to create an event. So I hope so. All right, let's take a look around. A little bit of everything here. Head inside, see if we can enter this contest. Ooh, I don't see how we're gonna win this thing. Look at these bikes. Yeah, I think I might have just backed myself out of the contest. We'll just have to take a look and see. There are some really shiny bikes here. This is the bike. This is the one that I would take out of all these bikes.
Sometimes I feel guilty, girl, sometimes I'm wrong. I try my best to say no, but girl, you turn me on. You're coming over to your home.
Alright, well imagine that. Out of all these bikes, I won first place for street performance. How about them apples? Didn't expect that. So yeah, pretty happy with the lowrider today. So imagine that, kids. Alright, so I just entered the Lowrider S in the first competition I've ever put it in. Granted, it wasn't huge. I don't know how many classes there were, more than 7 or 8. I was in the Softail and the Street Performance class. And I ended up winning first in the Street Performance. So, really took me by surprise. Yeah, I don't know, there's probably 100 entered bikes for all the categories and probably about 150 to 160 bikes there total. What a better way to start off Smoky Mountain Bike Week than with a win. So, or let's say, what a better way to start off Smoky Mountain Bike Week than right now, getting out on the road. Oh, Black Beauty here gets the win for Street Performance. And it's a dirty bike today. I mean, I washed it. You saw me, I washed it. But I didn't do anything special to the engine. You know, I didn't put anything on it to make it really, you know, be clean. And you can tell because there's a lot of bikes a lot cleaner than mine. I was kind of hesitant to put it in the competition, to be honest with you. I went ahead and did it just for the experience, but you know, it was supposed to close at 1 o'clock as far as entries. And so around 12 o'clock, I was thinking, 12:30, I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm glad I put it in there. I think my bike can hold up. Well, they kept it open till like 2:30 or 3, and there were some really, really nice bikes that came in at the last minute. Yeah, so you don't get anything. There's no money involved. I got a little plaque. I'm not going to make light of it. I appreciate the award. I appreciate that people like my bike. I'll tell you what, a whole lot of work went into this bike. You know, you watch my other video that shows the modifications I've done, you'll see. I'll put up a couple pictures of it. It was stripped down to the frame for the most part, and a lot of that was done by myself. So yeah, it's a Google built bike. I'm sorry, or let's say it's a YouTube built bike. If I needed to figure out how to do something, I would watch a video and do it. But yeah, I took it down, tore it down, built it back up, and I'm glad somebody likes it. So coming up shortly in another video that I'm going to make, I'm going to kind of go over the lowrider here. 2 years in, what's the takeaways? What can I do on the bike? What can't I do on the bike? Would I trade it in on anything else? Is there something I'd rather have? Is there anything I would do different? Anything I would add? So we'll go over the bike. You know, I do have a review of the bike as far as my modification. You can check that out in the link. But yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about kind of what the bike means to me, and is it going to stay in my garage? So yeah, great day. Oh gosh, what, it's got to stay in my garage now. It's an award-winning bike. If you don't mind doing me a favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the like button. That would be great.
I think I need about 25 more subscriptions, and then YouTube gives me a check. Probably $1, something like that. Well, it's gonna be funny. But no, I mean, you set goals. If you do something, you want to set goals. You want to succeed at it. I mean, I've succeeded with this channel, just the fact that I'm making videos. It's so much fun. I encourage anybody that ever thought about doing it to do it. But yeah, if you don't mind subscribing to the channel, I'd appreciate it. And then hang out, watch a little bit more. We got one more thing with Zoe.
What do you think, Zoe? You ready to go on a boat ride?
Not finished.
Do you want me to sell my motorcycle and get a boat? Yes? When do you want me to make chili?